Still come across friends and family and people out in the community that say, I really heard your story, I really liked it, but I can never do that, or I love to do that. Man, that sounds like a dream. Well, it doesn't have to be a dream. It can be your life, but you gotta be an achiever. You have to believe you can do it. So what does that mean? Believe you can do it. Well, typically we have things that are holding us back. So in our minds we think, oh, I'm a budget, I'm gonna do better. And then you don't do nothing different, right? But it's because psychologically in the back of your mind, you really don't think you can. You really don't think the little that you might think you have is going to amount to anything. You think, oh, I only have $50 here, $50 there. That's not really going to do anything. I'm going to wait until I get a big lump sum amount. No, you can't wait until you think you have a big lump sum. You may never have a big lump sum. You may never get that. Start with the $50. Is that okay? Can I do that? Yes. You can buy a mutual fund with what you have. You have $50. Buy into it. You want to buy stock? How much does a share of the stock cost? But that's the easy part. The struggle that I'm seeing, that was my struggle, which was the confidence, right? Just constantly getting knocked down, still having sometimes, to be honest, my faith wavers too. I'm not always 100% positive and, oh, I got this. Nobody is. And you might see that on social media. It looks that way. That's not real. Like Isaac tell me, Kisha, just be real with them and let them know. Sometimes it's hard for you too. And it is. It's a struggle sometimes. Heck, a lot of the time. Money doesn't fix all your problems. Money is one piece of the pie. But the first thing is you do truly have to say, I heard this today, two different things, right? Faith, we know God is real, God works miracles, but hope, do I have hope that God will do that for me? Yes, and God will do that for you. No matter how you grew up, what you think of yourself. I was talking to somebody and it broke my heart. She told me that she looks in the mirror, she said, I talk bad about myself. Nobody wants this. The way I look, I need to eat better. I need to exercise. I'm not doing the things I need to do for my health. But sometimes I just don't care. Sometimes I just it's such a struggle, such an uphill battle. And it broke my heart because she's such a beautiful woman. And you shouldn't be reduced, and you're not reduced to how you think you look on the outside. But until you believe that your efforts really make a change, then you can't even move to where you can do. You gotta first overcome whatever that trauma is. So if you look in the mirror and you don't like something, what is it about looking in the mirror and not liking it? Is it because somebody told you not to like it? Is it because you look on social media and you see these people look a certain way and you think, I don't look like that? All that stuff is fake. Look how many people have plastic surgery. It's the way of the world. Don't look at other people. Look at yourself and say, I'm beautiful inside and out. When I was a young girl, I'll never forget this. I was telling my children this the other day. I said, when I was in middle school and I got teased a lot, they called me olive oil, showing my age, right? Y'all remember Popeye and olive oil? Well, olive oil was thin, toothpick thin. And that's what they used to call me. And it would hurt my feelings so bad. And I just thought so low of myself, all because of that. Now, do you know how many models, supermodels out here getting paid big money for being olive oil? But I'm sitting here thinking about these people and what they find as important and what they think is acceptable, and I'm judging myself by their thoughts. So much so that I would wear 2 pairs of pants to school to try to look bigger. Who does that? Who wants to look bigger? But my point is, everybody has things they're going through. So to be an achiever and to live the life you truly want to live, you got to have faith in yourself. You got to stand up for yourself. You have to be there for yourself. You can't wait on anyone in this world to boost you, motivate you, inspire you, until you first believe in yourself. So whatever that trauma is that you're holding on to, my trauma, growing up poor, being abandoned by my parents, I have attachment issues. I know that about myself. I have attachment issues to people. I'm afraid of being poor. It's just the reality. Some people will say, girl, you'll never be poor again. You have a PhD, but that is trauma. I go to counseling every week. I took a little break. Now I'm starting back up my counseling because I gotta live the happiest life I can live every day. And there will always be something. God did not promise you a problem-free life. He didn't promise me a problem-free life. He didn't promise you a problem-free life. But are you going to sit there and sulk and say, woe is me. This is my life. This is what's happening to me. You can't fully live the life God wants you to live and really truly have peace and happiness until you say, oh, well,